As I'm recording this, we just celebrated the summer solstice here in the UK, and Wales was sunny for a change, so I decided to make something sunny and fiery. I found some gorgeous tumbled garnet chips in my bead collection, and that gave me an idea. These garnet stones are a lovely rich dark red, so I wanted to match those with some of the materials I use. But I also want to add some brighter colours to lift it a little and give us some fiery energy. I think this red and orange blend acrylic yarn could work really well for the hair, but first I need to put the doll together. If you just found me, my name's Jo. I make creepy cute art dolls on a narrowboat in Wales. I picked out some burgundy quilting cotton for the torso. This needs to be stuffed really firmly to give the doll shape and structure. The head is made from a pale stony grey quilting cotton. This is from the Modibella Solids range. I will put a link to these in the description. The torso will form part of the dress, so I'll just need a bit of lace to make a skirt and maybe some ribbon to go around the waist. The pieces are stuffed with polyester fibre and closed with upholstery thread. Then I need to put them together. I'm fixing the head to the body with a button joint. I start with a button on the back of the body. I'm trying to get the button as low down on the back as I can so I can hide it underneath the skirt. Then I pass the thread up through to the top of the neck. Then that goes up to another button on top of the head and back down again to form a loop. The tension between the two buttons will hold the pieces together. This is when I realise I should have fixed a hanging ribbon to the head as I was sewing the button on. I don't feel like completely redoing the joint, so I'll just have to stitch the ribbon on separately. The garnet beads are all odd shapes and sizes, which I think can look really nice, but the drill holes are a bit random, so I'm having to be a little bit selective with how they're placed together. I'm trying to choose beads that are drilled straight through the middle and leave out any that are drilled diagonally or right at the edge, so I don't end up with visible gaps. I've chosen some amber glass drop beads to finish the ends. Then I pass the thread back up through all the beads to fasten it off just next to the button on the back. All the stitches and knots will be hidden by the clothing. I'm shading the eye area with Derwent Chromaflow pencils. I don't tend to show a lot of this part, but getting the shading right can be one of the most time-consuming parts of the doll making process. Just when I think I've got them symmetrical, I'll look again and it seems off, so I can spend a long time just making tiny changes until I'm happy with the shape. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a more detailed video on creating doll faces. While the fixative dries on the coloured pencil, I start working on the clothing. She doesn't really need a lot here. I've made a little tutu from some burgundy lace. I just gather that up with some upholstery thread and hand stitch it around the waist. I found the best way to fix ribbon in place around the middle is with some super thick tacky glue. This glue was already very thick to start with, and as I'm getting down to the bottom of the tub, it's getting extremely thick and a bit tricky to apply. I will have to order some more of this soon, but I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to use every last bit. It is a water-based glue, so I'm guessing it could probably be thinned. If anyone knows, please do let me know in the comments. I was going to go for some black buttons for the eyes, but why settle for black when you can have sparkly gold glitter? The eyeliner's still got to be black though. As usual, I'm using Derwent line maker pens for the face detail. Then she just needs a little smudge of colour under the mouth. If you're enjoying watching this little one take shape, don't forget to hit the like button and let me know. You can also subscribe if you like so you don't miss the next one. Now there's just the hair left to do. This acrylic yarn has some cotton threads running through it, so I need to pick those out before I start needle felting. This is from Signet's Bumper Boucle range, which has sadly been discontinued, so when this is gone, it's gone forever. I want to use every last scrap, so I'll be using a method that leaves virtually no waste. I start at the back, needle felting the hair directly into the head with the Clover pen style felting tool and 3 38 gauge needles. Once the first couple of strands are holding firmly to the head, I start adding more, layering it over the top and working forwards and out to the sides. When I've covered around half of the head, I start gently pulling the ends out. These fibres are quite long, so I can use the bits I pull out to cover the rest of the scalp. I try to place each strand in the direction I want the hair to fall so it looks natural. The eagle-eyed among you may notice that underneath the video I have some listings for dolls that are available at the moment. This links directly to my shop, so if this doll's still available, she will be there. I've named this little one Garnet. If you'd like to see a beaded doll with a very different feel, here's one I think you're going to enjoy. Go check that out now, and I'll see you next time. Bye!